My collection is almost complete. I just need to trap Bonan and Evil. And it'll be perfect. Yeah. Oh, he did do the silly water. Ugh. Yeah, actually, I'd love some spruce. I'd love spruce. I'd love some. I need some spruce. No, give me back. Oh. There you go. I didn't realize you had given me your axe. Thank you very much. I think people are kind of enjoying this little section of the base. Foghill's an arsonist. He's an arsonist. You actually did. Rock Candy actually did, because I didn't know what I was going to do for the roof, and now I do. I feel bad about dragging him all the way over here. I just ended up doing this because I didn't think they were gonna want to do it, like, because, you know, there's a specific restriction, and I was like, could have been a cool idea, but, you know, sometimes these things just don't work out the way they do originally. And then it turns out they actually did want to work on it, and I feel really bad now because I didn't think they would want to. So, yeah. Nah, it's all good. Thanks, though. Let's see, I gotta make sure I get this lined up perfectly. What is going on over here? Why are there... What happened? Please don't mess with the no blocks. Byron built this. Wytron built this. I don't know how to fix it even if I wanted to. Please don't, please don't mess with it. Hey, Susan, welcome in. How's it going? We're working on building an armory right now. Getting some cool redstone. Why? Who turned off the redstone? Who turned off my redstone? We're gonna be building that exact system over into this wall as well. So that should be fun, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, plenty to do it. It goes up onto the third block. Won't be a difficult system at all to build, but I think it's going to be pretty cool once all the lights kick in like that. Who is... I'm trying to get work done. They're just throwing a party at my base. Why am I a chicken? I always forget I'm a chicken now. Let's go join in. Monkey see, monkey do. This is nice. This is nice. really trying to keep me from doing work. They are really trying to keep me from doing any work whatsoever. Well, I shan't let it happen. I shall do the work. There we go. Got that in. Now it's just as simple as running to the other side real quick. Placing in all of the temporary blocks that we're going to use for it. And then hooking up the redstone, which is very, very simple. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And it needs to be 3 ticks of delay on each one of these note blocks. And actually, we need to change this block up here to be stone. Do I have stone in my inventory? I don't. I'll have to grab some stone real quick. Otherwise, the note blocks are not going to sound the right way. I actually don't know how they sound on here. How do they sound on this? Roughly the same, really. But I'm going to change it out to stone because I don't want to take any chances, you know? So, bam, 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 bam. Now we need repeaters. So here, 1, 2, 3. Just make sure they're all on 3 ticks delay. And then it should line up perfectly with the others. And then in order to get it to sound the correct way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we just keep going up like that. Dang it, come on, place correctly. Nine, and then the final one is 10. Okay, now once we get the redstone connected to the door opening circuit, which, again, super simple to do. It's literally just going to be running off of this circuit here. And then running directly into this. So like that. And then one of these here. Bam! Now it should all be lit up. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to turn off the track list real quick. We're going to listen to all the people dying behind us. And let's turn this off. Let's walk in through here. We don't want to hear the note blocks, but this is what we're going to see. Let's make sure it's actually dark. It is. Good. Just like that. It's a little bit almost offset, kind of. I'm not sure exactly why. But please say you did not break the elevator. It was not me who built it. Please say you did. I didn't build it. I can't rebuild it. Oh, man. Dang it. I didn't build this. Wyram did. Wyram built it, and he's not on. I may have screenshots. I don't. How did they manage to do this? How did they do this? Like, this doesn't even look. This doesn't look right. How did they... How? Ah, boy. Well, that's an issue to fix. First, we need to get rid of this silly water. And this. And the torches. It's going to be a little dark in here. Let's check light levels with H. Light levels are good. What are we going to do for this wall here? I don't know. I'm not going to cut it off on this point, I don't think. We could literally just wrap around like this. Do another section of it right here. Might as well, you know? Wouldn't be difficult at all. We can display another bit of armor. Well, no, we can't display armor there. So, cut in a bit. Well, I'm sure that redstone isn't expensive. It's... I'm gonna put on the next song in the track list, which is Suave Sleuth by Casa Rosa. So we got a bit of a noir style track going on right now. Detective-esque. Maybe 60s detective. Less than noir. Nope, not even that. I don't know what style we would call this. Okay. Why is there a... This one's on 3 too. Maybe there's a delay going on that shouldn't be. So I'm not sure what the delay is. Okay, let's try that again, see if that's maybe fixed the delay issue. If not, I don't know, man. We'll just have to accept it the way it is. I mean, it's still pretty neat. Maybe we could delay it even further and have it really be offset. It's still offset, but I don't know what's causing it to actually be offset. I do know I need a lot of glow lichen for this area because I don't want any mobs spawning in here, even when the light is... Yeah. Okay. So for the ceiling, we have to be very careful. We can't really break what's there, so we're going to do tough, and I think we're just going to do tough slabs going over the top, and maybe some stairs. So maybe stairs here, and then slabs on top of that, you know? That could look pretty good. See ya, Liam. We need tough, because that's what we're gonna do. We also need to clear this out once we get a chance, and give Demon back his pickaxe next time he's online. And then we are online at the same time. So we need tough. Do I have tough is the question. I have tough, good. Good, 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 good. We need tough. And we got tough. Alright, let's take this. And we want a mixture of this. Like so. And then a mixture of this. And then we want this. Did we do the slabs? We did. Okay. We want the stairs. And then... let's see, we should have enough for that to be another stack. And enough for this to be another stack. And then that could look pretty interesting. We'll see. I'm just gonna have to have Wyram get on and help rebuild the elevator. Oh, and they also broke my glass here. Guys. Boop, 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 boop. All the lights are turning off. Good. That's exactly the effect I wanted right there. We just got to make sure we get the ceiling and the floor done correctly, and then when we do the display cases, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Now, if we do this, followed by this, we actually might not have enough to make our way around. Ooh. I think we're going to do something kind of like this, actually. This could be very interesting. No idea if it'll work. Especially because we have this here. But we'll see. Let's turn on full bright. Just so we can actually see what we're doing while we're building. Actually, yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. So then, bam, 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 connector block, bam, bam. It adds just a little bit of separation, and I think that's pretty nice. It's also weird because it's not the same as here, so it's not going to blend in with this. Both Tough and Spruce have hints of green in them, along with their respective colors of gray and brown. But I think this looks interesting. It separates it enough, you know? Separates it enough. Cool. Oh, I threw that. Okay. 1, 2... The real question is it going to wrap around? And the answer is no, it will not. So it doesn't line up with the other part back there. Oh, well, that's fine. I doubt people are going to focus on the ceiling, really. The main purpose of this room is the armor sets. And they're very, very varied in terms of texture and shape. Or, well, not shape, but texture and color. And I think it's just going to draw people's eye there more so than it is to the ceiling. If someone does come into the room and they comment, they're like, the ceiling is the best part of this build, but man, I wish it was more like this, I'm going to be super surprised. And also be like, no, you did not pay attention to the ceiling. You're lying. Who goes into a room and just pays attention to the ceiling? Unless it's the 16th chapel. Then you can go in there and pay attention to the ceiling. But I am not making the 16th chapel right now. Or ever. There we go. That all links up perfectly. Now the question is, do we try to smooth it out a bit? Maybe we use... It does suck that it has to end here, I think. But there's no way around it. I don't have a... Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Like so. Please don't have water. Oh, thank you. Redstone. Please don't have any water. Perfect. That shouldn't break any of that, and that gives us a way back in. We just have to go the long way around. But that's fine. It gives us a good chance to look at the redstone, make sure everything is in fact functioning and working. And now we can just make that blend in a little bit better. Kind of like that. I do kind of like this off-centered look to it. Something kind of like that looks kind of neat, actually. But I'm thinking maybe we can get away with some trapdoors here. What do you guys think? Trapdoors? They broke the furnaces too. Trust the process. Oh, don't you use my line against me. Okay, I need, That's the end of the track list? It is. Okay, on to the next track list, you guys. We're starting out with Parks and Recs by R&B and Soul. Or no, by Crumdelia. Crumdelia. We could do... We're not gonna do jungle, just because I think that's gonna look weird. I want a brighter color. Something that can match in with the tough. But it's gotta be full, you know? It can't have the circles in it. The holes. So, we've got dark oak, which very, very dark block. And we got spruce, which of course... I mean, we can try. Sure. I'm sure it'll work. Mangrove, should I use spruce? Mangrove is unsure. Mangrove technically says no, but I'm not really trusting Mangrove right now, given that Mangrove recently swapped our bodies, and I became Mangrove, and Mangrove became me for a bit. You can see the remnants of that still on my face. So, I don't trust Mangrove just right now. I still love you, Mangrove, but I have trouble trusting you since you forcefully took over my body. And planted my brain into yours. When did the Black Wings texture pack kick in? Interesting. Okay. Trust the process, as they say. This is going to require a lot of trapdoors. Okay, we got that, and then we got... which adds a little bit of depth into the ceiling itself. I kind of like it. It's very interesting, I think. We could also technically hide light sources behind the trapdoors. I'm pretty sure they'll give off light, right? Trapdoors. Like if where's a light block? If I put a light block underneath the trapdoors, we could get away, I think, with hiding one. We just got to be careful because of the water. Let's place that there. Yeah, so I can hide little lights inside of here. So that way, even when this is off, there should still be enough light levels that no mobs are spawning. And then once we turn it on, yeah, so it still keeps it nice and dark in here, especially if we only do the center area, but it's enough to where no mobs can spawn, which is good. So we're gonna need some more. Why is my door broken? Why are you broke, good sir? Good door, why are you broke? Oh, I see why you're broke. I see. Uh-huh. Suppose I could put something there. Why are you broke now? It's gotta be one of these, right? Something is touching this block that shouldn't be touching this block. And it is breaking it. But I don't know what. Because it doesn't connect via the sides at all. So is it the redstone that's broken? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see. So that's down, all the lights are off, so the gate should be closed. And it is, they're just not pushing down. Something is connected to this that shouldn't be connected to it. And I don't know what it is. Is it the stone blocks? That doesn't make sense. Unless this is just constantly lit up for some reason. Okay. Is it because these are half slabs? Do they need to be full blocks? Yeah. Okay, it was because they were half slabs. Would you? Like that. Door is fixed. It's fine that that's there. Whatever. Okay, door is fixed. Door is fixed. And looks alright. Let's go ahead and... We need more trapdoors. And we need frog lights. Yep. So much to do, so much to see. So let's go ahead and get started and not take the back streets. I'm just gonna put all this stuff up for now. We're gonna take that out because we're gonna need that. And this, let's go ahead and turn this all into planks and turn these planks into trapdoors. I'm gonna have to run my spruce farm again. Give me a moment, you guys. Yes, Bach. Okay, you think you fixed the elevator? I think you're gonna have to rebuild it now. Oh, nope. That's a smart way to do it. Let's head home real quick. Home 1. We'll see if it works. Then, no, map, go back in there. Thank you, map. Okay. Fog Hill, the redstone genius. Fog Hill, the redstone genius. I doth proclaim. So, proclaim. You are the redstone genius known as Bog Hill. You will be added to Tre's collection. Right next to Major Slushy. We'll put you in a glass display case. We'll put you in a glass display case. Okay. Frog lamps. I only got 6. Okay. Spawn. We're gonna have to walk all the way over there. Oh, hello, Minnie. My cat Minnie says hello, everyone. Also, you may hear fireworks going off in the background. People are setting off fireworks for Memorial Day, which I personally don't get. Memorial Day is more of a somber day. It's not, at least to me, it's never been a day for celebration. It's been a day for remembrance. But I suppose everyone tries to remember and celebrate the lives of those they lost in their own way. So while I don't personally understand using fireworks on today, you know, I'm not going to say they shouldn't. Trey in the Night, would you like to build a tree in Froobopolis? I don't really build trees. But sure, I can give it a try. Sire. But sure, I can give it a try. Yeah, it's not my thing. It's not my thing, really. I've made a few okay ones. Ones I'm happy with, but... I thought you were Tree Knight or whatever. Oh god, it's so laggy in here. Ooh, that's looking good. I'm liking the smoke particle effects over there. Someone used glass to do it. Like, look, if we zoom in. Woo! That's really nicely done. Pirate boats. Ooh, it looks like someone is selling actual bookstore, like in a bookcase. I like this. No nab zone. Where are they selling? They're just literally selling enchanted books. Who is that? Is that Rage? No, it's Goblin. Let's go punch Goblin in the face. Boo. I'm a chicken. Goblin is someone I've only interacted with once, and that time that I interacted with Goblin was live on stream. He ended up joining a voice call we had. He didn't know what was going on, and I think it really confused him, and I feel really bad that I did. Who's building skyscrapers again? Can we steer clear of skyscrapers for one map? They keep popping up. Okay, technically we can't. They're cool, you know? So I understand it, but still. Okay, 1 diamond for how much? 1 stack. Does he have a ender chest? He does not. Grab a diamond from our ender chest here. Blam, 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 blam. No, that's wrong. There we go. Wow, we're almost at 100 views on this new short stream as well. That's crazy. Okay, let's go home. Oh no, Bog Hill. No, the elevator. It's broke again. Eh. Ow! We're just gonna temporarily place this here. Felix! What are you doing down here, Felix? Be careful, you'll get crushed one of these days, Felix. I'll have to ask Wyram to come in and help us with this again. I'm out of potatoes as well. Why am I out of everything? Nope, I need these. Don't need that. I will need trapdoors. Wow, I really ran out of trapdoors already. Crazy. Let's go put our flint and steel up where it needs to be so I don't forget. I missed every single jump there. Every single one. Okay, here we go. Let's see, we got one here, which I actually want to move to be right in the middle here. I think that'll give us a large range. And do I have stone? I do. Good. So if I turn off these lights and we turn on light levels, we should see. Let's put one on the ends of each side. Like that. And that should keep this place somewhat dark, right? Is that too bright? I think it might be too bright. All things considered, I think having it right in the middle is the problem. So if we do this, like that. I should keep that lit up, and if we look this way, I really do like the darkness over here. I don't want to compromise and lose the darkness, is the thing. I wonder if we could get away with only one in the middle. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. The good news is we don't have any redstone down here, so can't break anything, thankfully. Don't build under the ocean, you guys. Is not pleasant to do. Okay, slash home. Thankfully, we have the slash home thing, so that helps. I do wish our elevator was fixed. It looked like it was for a moment, and it's not Bog's fault. Bog is not a redstone genius, but he did try, and he didn't mean to break it in the first place. Honestly, I think it might have been the banner here that broke it, if I'm being honest. Whoever placed the banner there probably actually broke it. Okay, let's turn that on. All the lights are lighting up down that way. They're going away. Okay. Not gravel, really? Here we go, same issue. Okay, it is super bright down here now. I want to add the darkness back in. I want to keep it just dark enough. This is too bright. It's too bright, you know? I suppose we're gonna have to use glow light, and I was going to try to avoid it. There's that on the sides. We're out of food. I always forget about hunger in this game. Tell you what we could do. It may look stupid, but if we lower the floor down by one again, and we add half slabs on the bottom, then nothing can spawn in, and we can keep the dark effect that I like. Right now, you know, like it looks okay, but I think that's what we're gonna do. Bata droid, just use carpets. Carpets. Bata, you're a genius. Also, it's very nice to see you. Ow! Stupid door. It's really satisfying watching that, not gonna lie. Yes, carpets is a perfect thing. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Bata, you are an absolute genius. That doesn't line up. But again, no one's going to be looking at the ceiling, so it's fine. I am putting a lot of work into a ceiling no one's going to be looking at, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Bata, how are you doing today? Just like this. Oh, we're running out of trapdoors. I wish trapdoors did not cost as much as they do to make. You know? Because while they're not necessarily expensive, they're not great either. I stayed up all last night playing Green Hell with Divvy, and will continue all of tonight. Sounds like fun. Ah, the days of playing a game all night long. Unfortunately, I have to pick up a friend from work in the morning at like 5:30 in the morning, so... Yeesh. But otherwise, they won't get home, so... It's fine. Stop misplacing blocks, Tre. No, that's Green Inferno, the movie I was thinking of. Okay. We're almost done with the ceiling here, and then we have to come up with the carpet design. Nice. This is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights again. It's so satisfying to watch. And I do like the little bit of light that's coming in through here. It creates just enough little like interest and shadow that I don't want to lose that. And then where all these lights are is where the armors are going to go. So I think that's going to look really nice. I also like this little subtle archway that we got. This was kind of unintended, but it does look nice. Okay, what color carpet to go for? We've got a lot of brown and gray in this room. We could do gray again, but I think maybe red would be cool to add in here. I do have a lot of red carpet. Or I did. I don't think I have any more. I can make some. Let's experiment. Red, and of course, gray. We don't want to do light gray. Let's do dark gray. You think green? Green could definitely tie in here because all of the like brown and gray that's in here, they also have hints of green in there. So I keep having voice cracks all day today, and I don't know why. I'm so tired of it. It's been a non-stop thing today. I think I'm getting sick. And that's what's going on. Ooh, if we did green, we could actually bring moss in. Oh, yes. Yes. We could do moss. And then we could also, instead of having... We can totally pool the same type of thing we did inside the forge room. Do I really want Spore Blossoms in here? I don't think I want Spore Blossoms in here, but we could. Spore Blossoms are awesome. I don't want to add any undue particles, because we already have to deal... Oh, really? Really? Just a few off? This actually does stop the water from falling in. Nice. You love moss? Me too. We could... I don't think we're going to change this. We could go from this darker outline to a gray moss, or pale moss, then to green, but it might be a little too bright with the gray moss. We'll see. First things first, I need to finish off this trim around the outside. I got plenty of gray carpet in here. I probably should have checked there first before I used the wool. Oh well. There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little quick test patch and see how it looks. We need to find our actual moss, because we have a shulker of moss somewhere. Where is it? Moss, moss, moss. Maybe it's in the plant section. Oh, it's probably in the moss section. I'm an idiot. What else is new? Okay, here we go. Moss acquired. So we're gonna go from the gray carpet to the pale moss carpet and then to green, and I think that should work. Ooh, you know what? It actually does really look nice together. Like, it's a very noticeable transition, but it looks pretty good, actually. I have a shulker of moss at my base if you... Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I moved my entire storage system around, so trying to find my stuff is, you know, sometimes a little difficult, even though it's technically easier now than it was before. Just have to run over here. Do I actually have pale moss, though? That's the question. I don't actually have a lot of pale moss. I have plenty of green moss, but not enough pale moss. Should we run the pale moss farm? Do I have enough bone meal to run it? I don't have a lot of bone meal. Let's grab one pale moss block. And we're gonna set that. Where did it go? Probably in my inventory. That would make sense. Gonna set you here, and then we need some bone meal. We can either steal from here real quick. Hopefully this thing is still going to run all right. Go past the chickenificator machine. Turn this on. And that. Ah, here we go. Any moment now. Huh. Well, it is giving us pale moss carpet, which is good. I need to know what's causing this. Alright, so down we go. Uh-huh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. And it's not turning. This is still bone mealing. I don't want to go through all my bone meal without actually getting any moss. Did I have another switch? Oh, yeah, that's right. For some reason, I was encountering a weird issue. There's also redstone missing there. Why is redstone missing from everywhere? This is why it's redstone and not redstone, guys, because it'll work. It's just not always the most convenient way to get it to work, you know? Because I need to now add a repeater. In addition to turning on all the levers, and including bone meal, I now have to add an additional repeater. So it'll actually work. Okay. There's that. Ah, it's working, you guys. We're getting moss! Mossification is happening. Also, cobblestonification. I don't like that. I think the timing is a little off right now. Should still work for a little bit. We're 4 views away from having 100 views on the new short stream, and I don't think anyone's going to join in, given the fact that... Oh, no, hello, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Welcome into the short stream, everyone. We're watching moss grow and break, because we just got our moss farm back up and running. I say up and running. I mean, it works. It's just not the most efficient one on the server. Oh my god, welcome back, Nacho! 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 CMD. I just punched my mic, sorry about that, you guys. I didn't know CMD was on. Did you know? Toemaster told us some very interesting things you did, CMD. CMD, you stole. Stole. You broke the rules. You broke the law, CMD. They have no dirt on me. Whatever they say is slander. They shared proof. They shared screenshots and videos. CMD. I, under the authority of the new Harpellian judicial system, place you under arrest. No, you'll never take me alive. Take CMD alive. Take CMD alive. You have been taken alive, CMD. You will stand crime. You will stand. You will stand trial. Or pay, Tre. But I may be persuaded otherwise. I may be persuaded otherwise. You think we got enough moss carpet now? We might have. Gonna set that right there. Just remind me in the future, guys, if we ever need to fix... Great, more bribe legal fees. Bribery? Did you just admit to bribing officials, CMD? No, I would never. Uh-huh. Whoa, look at all this stuff that needs to be sorted into here. I have a shutoff switch going on right now. There's so much stuff in here right now that they are trying to sort through. I have no idea. At this point, oh, that's because it gets sorted downstairs for the most part, right? Pretty sure. Because I just need a little bit more moss carpet, man. Get up, get up there. Get there. There we go. Okay. Will that make enough pale moss carpets? Probably not. Wait, what? Why is this like this? It broke. There we go. On that. Perfect. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I don't want to worm my way out of that redstone area. I really need to make it better. It is like the worst, and part of me is so tempted to rebuild a new moss farm, but also I kind of feel like I gotta stick with my guns here on the one that I built, because like I didn't look up any tutorials. I just did it based off mechanics that I could figure out, and I'm very happy with the fact that it at least does produce moss. It's just not super efficient, like at all. So I can follow a tutorial, but will that remove the specialness away? Kind of, I think. Okay. How will this end up looking? It's very interesting, I'll give it that. It does tie into a lot of the colors that we have already in here, minus the brown. We could do brown. I don't think there would be like an issue with doing brown, but I kind of really like the way the moss looks with each other compared to how it looks with the other carpet, you know? Like, it's got this fuzziness that actually feels like a carpet compared to this, which still has a little bit of like the fuzziness in it, but not to the same extent, you know? Oh my god, it's 9:32. It was literally just 7 p.m. for me. How time flies, guys. How time flies. Maybe, actually, what we do is instead of the green here, we can try the red as well. Ooh, yes, actually. It's playing Silent Night. No Christmas music right now. Kind of like it. It's almost like a ribbon. But I feel like it's got to go all the way through. Like that. Interesting. This is looking kind of interesting. And then we could actually bring in some of the gray here. Or no. We're going to throw a wild card into the mix, guys. We're going to do purple. This is screaming at me that it wants purple. Purple! Purple! Yes. Purple. Now, it might not work, and we can always break it and see, but I kind of... Like, green, gray, and purple go really well together. And red and purple are kind of very like opposites, but close. That I think it adds a visual interest to it. Could be wrong. But I do actually kind of like that. Not gonna lie. If we do something like this... There we go. It's very interesting, I'll give you that. When looked at it from above, it's very weird. And maybe that's what I want. Maybe I want it to look weird. You know? Let's just do full red. Because I don't think the purple is actually working anymore. I mean, it could work, but maybe not with the red. I think the red and it are just too opposite. I'm out of red. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I'm out of red wool. To spawn! Now if we go to the brilliant spawn wool area, we have a wool farm here at spawn, which was built, I believe, originally by Head, but then perfected by Bata Droid. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Bata has this habit where Bata just goes into a project and has a way of just perfecting it, you know? Whoop. Don't ask me why I did that, I had to. Is Rock Candy still on? Rock Candy's AFK. Dang, I was gonna show... How did pandas get inside of here? Okay. Just do that. Put that there. Let's go back. Beautiful. It's almost like a Christmas present. Maybe there's too much color going on here. All right, let's see what it looks like when it's dark. It's a little ominous. I think the red, while it's supposed to kind of convey royalty, I think it looks a little weird in this state. Maybe we just need to forget this middle strip. Do that. Like so. And then... kind of like this, maybe? You know what? I do actually like that a bit better. I think that works. All right, let's try the full effect right now. At least as close as we can get. I'm gonna make sure my sounds are on. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, it's fully lit up in here. We can put the pedestals here for where the armors are going to be. I like it. I do actually like it. I do want to see what this looks like without the red and just as green. Because I think the red might be a little too contrasty to everything else in here. And we don't really want a contrasty floor. Like, we want the floor to be interesting, but not contrasty very much, because it'll take away from the armors. So no red here. Let's just try it with just the green. Do I have enough moss carpet? Should totally have enough, right? No, not the stone. Okay, I do like it better kind of like this. I think that works fairly well. Yes. And now we can have a plinth to put what we need on there for each one. So let's move an armor stand in here first and foremost. What should be a good... I feel like maybe tough. If we do tough, but I want to do like tough bricks. Do we do polished? We could do polished. Let's do that. So we can put the armor stands here and then put a sign up. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the first armor set that I remember, and we're going to try to recreate it. So if we pull up my channel real quick, in just a moment, you guys, we're going to go to episode 0. Your channel. Guys, we're at 979 subscribers now. That's almost 20 to go. It's like 21 to go right now. Holy crap. Okay, I'll bring this up here. Let's go to my videos. We're gonna go to episode 0. All right, let's pull this up. Let's see what type of armor I end up with at the end.
Yeah, I know, it's been...
Okay. What armor did I end up with? I had... This is my final look for episode 0. Now, I'm not going to do every single look, but I want to represent at least some of them.
So this doesn't happen because...
Let's mute myself here. Last thing I want to do is hear myself talk to myself. Could you imagine 2 Tres talking at the same time? My God. Look at our area. Look at how different it looks. It's insane. Over here was, like, this is where the dock is. It extends out to, like, where this island was. It ends right before the island. And there's our just want to see my armor, though. I'm not here to... It is weird. Like, look at how things have changed. Like, this is the exact area we're at. Roughly in the same place where we're at right now, actually. Right? We kept the beach, but we changed the whole cliff face. Because I didn't want sand dunes. Okay, so it's armor and a leather... Or, armor. It's iron and a leather cap. So that'll be episode 0, Tre. That should be easy to do. Let's get another shulker box, put all of our stuff in real quick. Welcome aboard. Okay, we need iron armor and a leather hat. Now I've got leather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and do this. I sold that hat, by the way. So I don't have the original hat. I sold it to Eggish in episode 1. I sold it. So, yeah, we don't have the original hat. I suppose I could ask for it for Eggish and pay, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it's better if Eggish still has it. Because the original hat still exists. It's still in his collection. But we can at least represent it here. Careful. Okay, iron pants, iron chest plate. Do I have iron shoes? No, off of me. I don't actually have any iron shoes in here. Oh my god, guys, I found Tep's armor! I found Tep's armor, finally. I thought I lost it. Okay, then. Okay, here we go. Land right there. We're gonna make ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough for shoes. And so this is episode 0 Tre's look. And down we go. Let's grab an armor stand, and we'll probably want a sign. Are we gonna do spruce signs? We could do spruce. Spruce would probably tie into the wall a bit better. So, I suppose that's what we'll do. We're going to do 3 looks right now, because we just want to get kind of the same effect. Make a look as to what it's going to be like. Let's kick on the next track list. Bum, 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 bum. I like this track. Episode 0 Tre. So this is episode 0. When did episode 0 come out? You think I would know. Should be June something. June 29th, 2025. Wow, episode 0 got almost 300 views on it. And we'll need some glow ink signs, of course. Or maybe we won't. I think glow ink might affect how it looks in here. Okay, so then we have episode 1 Tre, who has a completely different look. He's upgraded a bit, you guys. Oh, it's Elxie! I haven't seen Elxie in forever. When was Elxie last online? See, Elxie and I played together a lot on the last map. / scene... No! They haven't been on in almost a full year? Oh, Elxie, you gotta come back. Elxie is such a joy to play with. They built this whole, like, Western-style town last map. It was really cool. Come on, I just want to see my armor. Tre, go into third-person mode. Ooh, there's some weird artifacting in my videos. I think the compression was off. Tre, show your armor. Like, look at that. That's so bizarre seeing that. Here's Gaston. Oh, look at how young Gaston was. Good old Gaston. Okay, so I got gold pants, gold hat, and iron armor. Okay. Gold pants, gold hat, iron armor. Gold pants, gold hat, iron armor. Right? Oh no, they're gold boots. Gold boots, gold hat. So gold boots, gold hat, and then iron here. Do I have another iron chest plate? I do. Good. Whee! We can just drop straight down. Now, I don't want to do every single look, but it is important to get the original looks in, you know? Episode... Episode 1 Tre. That came out probably the next day or so. No, it came out on July 22nd. Why did it take so long? Because the last one was June 29th, so this was like 3 days later, I think, that I uploaded this. June 29th. 30th, 1st, 2nd, so yeah, like 3 days later. Unless there's 31st days there. Give me a moment, you guys. And I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. So here we go. We've got our first two episodes looks. Episode 0 and Episode 1, because I did Episode 0 kind of like an honor to Mumbo Jumbo, because he used to do Episode 0 instead of Episode 1. I don't believe my skin changed the next one around, did it? Let's try this. Episode 2. We got Season 2, Episode 2, but here's this. Yeah, the armor looks the same, unless by the end, did I upgrade? Looks like the armor is pretty much the same. Wait, who's that? It's Eggish! This is when we sold our hat, you guys! Right here. We sold the hat in episode 2, not episode 1, apparently. 10 diamonds, I think. Technically, we sold it in episode 1, but he didn't pay until episode 2. And there we go. Eggish, you've been here since the beginning, man. I wish you were in here now so you could look at your old skin. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? Old skin. Wow, episode 3 has almost 100 views on it. It's episode 4 where we probably got an upgrade next, because I don't think we did in episode 3. Oh, yep, here we go. Full diamond armor, episode 4. Took us till episode 4, July 12th. So, we need full diamond armor. Technically speaking, this diamond armor right here is the diamond armor we just got. It's not the original. I probably don't have much of the original stuff left, to be honest. If at all. If I do, I don't know where any of it is. So, I know I definitely don't have the original netherite. That's all gone. But this would be episode 4. Should I put the names of the episodes in there? I probably could. Episode 4, Tre. July 12th. So here we go. We can already track our progress. Episode 0 on June 29th, we had nothing but iron and leather. Then we had iron and gold. And then we had episode 4, where we're finally kitted out in this. The next look we would have would be when we added our trim to it. And we had an original coastal trim with gold before it became the netherite armor. Guys, we just crossed 100 views on the short stream. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
That's what it's all about. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much for getting us to 100 views on the short stream. I'm going to actually end the short stream there. I'm going to start another short stream to try to trick the algorithm into sending more people my way. So, new stream. Let's go. It's almost